Now for another film with a royal connection, but in this one, Phil Tufnell meets a woman threatening to take some scissors to his crown jewels.
Ow.
Yeah.
I mean, wow, that sounds like my show.
Wow.
Modern life can feel a little hard. How about escaping somewhere a little softer? These are made of felt. Now, that reminds me of primary schools and blunt scissors. But working with it for one young artist has become a bit of an obsession. Lucy Sparrow uses this retro fabric to create pieces of art which makes us look at the everyday in a different way. What a place you've got here! It really is full of everything. How did you first get started?
Well, I've been sewing since I was really young, and I knew that art was something that I wanted to do as a job, so I kind of combined the two. Yeah. And it kind of just grew from there, to be honest.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun here.
I can imagine. Great big piece of pizza there.
Yeah.
Good enough to eat. In 2014, Lucy caused a stir when she made a corner shop completely out of felt, crafting 4,000 replicas of the stuff we pop into our baskets. Funded by members of the public and various arts bodies, it was so popular, people queued round the block to get in.
I wanted to create a high-quality art event that was fun and accessible for people of all ages. I wanted to highlight how people don't necessarily talk to their neighbours so much anymore, and the corner shop is something that used to be a place where you'd congregate and find out the local news. So I created this whole corner shop made out of felt.
It must have taken you forever.
It did take about 8 months, but it was it was a real labour of love. It was such a fun exhibition to make.
Costing around $15,000 to make and later selling in its entirety to collectors, the corner shop was a huge success for Lucy. She's also been part of the V&A's touring urban art show and takes her inspiration from the likes of Tracy Emin. Gallery owner Lawrence Alkin shows her work. Is it art?
Yes, it is art. It's pop art. And the way Lucy's approached it is she's taken very soft materials and tackled very serious things.
Lucy's work does have a darker side. This was out in force with the Warmongery, her worryingly cuddly exhibition of felt guns, knives and explosives.
Using felt, it's a way of using a bit of humour and soft touch to a very hard world.
Felt isn't just the stuff of artists or primary school kids. This pressed wool dates back to Neolithic times. We still use it now, from car parts to pool tables, pianos to air fresheners. And there's one very famous fan of felt, hats in particular. The Queen has worn hundreds of them. I set Lucy a unique one-show challenge to create a splendid tribute for Her Majesty's 90th birthday.
I thought, what's the best thing to make out of something that is quite a simple material? The most complicated and fiddly piece of jewellery ever. So here come the crown jewels.
Fantastic.
Because we're dealing with flat materials, we need to make it 3D.
Of course.
You make a circle. That's going to go all the way around your head.
Yeah.
And then these arms are going to go across the top like that. You make changes.
Lucy then cuts out the felt lining to give the crown a bit of shape. Then she adds a spot of velvet to make it extra plush. Her Majesty would approve.
Just going over and over round the edge to keep it in place.
Next, oodles of gold thread to add detail. You can't have a crown without jewels, and felt just doesn't have the sparkle factor, so nearly 4,000 gems are glued on. And I'm stepping in to add the final one.
Phil, you can put the last one in place.
What an honour.
That looks good to go. And turn it upside down, just pop it on there.
Yes, that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
It looks really good.
It's a lot harder than it looks.
It's a knack.
With the last jewel in place, time to admire our handiwork. Lucy, these look incredible. Can I try the crown on?
Of course.
I've always wanted to do this. Well, I think these really suit me. Fit for a queen. One has never felt so good.